Hey, young fly. You finally made it. What's going on, sir? Hey, Fielding, God's Child, and Brandon, and S the Beast, Tony. How y'all doing tonight or this afternoon? It's pretty much afternoon. It's a nice sunny day. It's probably almost 6 o'clock, I think. I had some Funyuns, y'all. And I'm just, I think I'm catching a little something. I can feel it in here. Ooh, that's the mic. I tried to go on your live after the fact, I guess, Fielding, and then it said you violated the terms of you. What happened? Can you talk about it or no? Oh, I got Funyuns, and I'm gonna try these. I've never had them. They're the English toffee M&M's, M&M peanuts. It's the share size. But this is what I really want to show. This is what in fact, I think I'm gonna have it first because I have been waiting several years to find these. I don't know why I didn't think about ordering them online sooner, but this is what I got in the mail. This is what I really want. Oh, Mon Cheries. Do any of you remember this? Y'all know I love Ferrero Rocher. Those are my favorite, but these are next too. My little Mon Cherie chocolates. Look at that. Oh. Oh, I see. Played music. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. Hello, Jonathan. What's going on? I ain't seen you in a minute. No, I did not try the strawberry M&Ms. Probably because, hey, Luke. Probably because they probably weren't peanut. And the only reason I got these is because they're peanut. I don't like plain M&Ms, and the strawberry just seemed like it would have been. Well, we're gonna try these. Oh, they all. Well, I see one yellow one in here. I was gonna say they all look the same color. Are these brand new, or have they been around a while? These English toffee ones. Let me know, because I don't really know. I don't like my hat like that. I don't know why I like to cock it, but I do. I have to get another hat because this is so old. It doesn't fit as snug as it used to when I first got it. It's pretty good too, actually. Yeah, Luke did he had his first live today. It wasn't long, but my friends and I have been trying to connect with each other like through video chat lately. I like the flavor of the M&M's. It's not bad. I like an English toffee flavor anyway, so I figured this would be pleasing to me. And I made some lean ground beef burgers, but I don't know. I'll try. There's one that's in between bread, and then there are two that I was just gonna eat like that because it's too much weight. Putting on more weight. I'm not complaining. Oh, for anybody that want to come in talking that bullshit, you're gonna find a foot in your ass. And I'm gonna still be here, but you're gonna find a foot in your ass. People always have a lot of shit to say about the big boys. When you're doing these kinds of videos and you're a big guy, you can't say, oh, I put on too much weight without somebody. There's usually one snarky motherfucker in the pack that's got some shit to say. And swallow a dick whole. Sorry, I got on the live already messing up. My bad, y'all. I hate chocolate covered pretzels. I cannot stand chocolate covered pretzels. When I was in the store today looking at, they had that M&M was a total impulse buy. They knew what they were doing. So I was looking at all the different like candy bars, and I saw a white chocolate Snickers. No. Once upon a time, I used to like white chocolate covered pretzels because I had never heard of it, but this was like in the 90s. So I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting, kind of good. I like these because I don't really like pretzels. So that they were white chocolate covered was very interesting and kind of exotic to me. Now I really cannot stand anything white chocolate. It's a little like too sweet for me. I'm either like a milk chocolate or dark chocolate. We have the meat. Listen, I don't cry about it. I don't really care either way. But when it happens, I never really say anything about it. But it just occurs to me, while I'm doing this, I don't want to be self-conscious when I'm on here. And sometimes people try to do that to you in the comments. All I say is, thank you for paying me by watching my video. Because ultimately, the view means that it's a payment in the long run. You know what I'm saying? So, these are my shit. Okay. Is there anybody that don't know about these? So it's got the look, I don't eat no chocolates unless it got a nut in the middle. So it's got a little nut in the middle. You can't see it. Maybe you can see it. You see that little bump? That's the nut. You can see it right in the middle. That's the little peanut. I was trying to bite it in half. You ever do that? Trying to bite half of it to show y'all. I'm making a mess. If y'all don't dip the hell out of my live and hit that damn thumbs up button, y'all better. Come on, fool. They're made by the same They're Ferreros. You never heard of them? Building. I love a hazelnut and the chocolate. Or hazelnut chocolate. Who's rocking with the Funyuns? Come on with the Funyuns, y'all. Know why I got these? I got mine off of Amazon Fielding. This carton was, I think, $13 or $14. Not including the tax. I didn't mind. They had a little extra money. I didn't mind paying for that because Jethro Gibbs in the house. What's up? So I got those Funyuns because I was watching Hot in Cleveland last night, and one of the characters said something about Funyuns, and then Betty White's character Elka, she says, "I love Funyuns." They were talking about someone was telling a story, and Funyuns was not the focal point. They just happened to mention that there was some Funyuns involved in the story, but it wasn't the focal point. And the only thing that Elka got out of it was, "I love some Funyuns," and that's what made me buy these. But I think it's time for another flavor Funyun. They got the hot and then the regular. How about ranch Funyun or buffalo Funyun or barbecue Funyun or cheddar Funyuns? Would that fuck up anything? Or would that make it kind of, I think that would make it next level. What y'all think? Should I write your Frito-Lay? From the North Sea and into isolation. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Just trying to, stay afloat. Hello, Kalina. Yes, Funyuns. What did you say? With some hot sauce. I never had hot sauce with them. Hey, Robert, how you doing? I'm just here hanging out with the crew, with y'all. There's a nut. Eating chocolates, my salt and my sweet. Okay, let me get some more of them M&M'S because I got 7 more of the Mon Cheries left. So Brandon, you still around? Where you been? What's been going on over there in the LL Cool J household? I don't see you in the comments no more. Hey, Louie. Louie, had you met, was that drummer from the Rolling Stones? Had you met him? Are you a professional drummer? Like, I know you're a drummer, but are you a professional drummer where you like go out on the road, like bands be calling you out? It's okay, Robert. That's, same thing everywhere else. We have, some of us have, lost our jobs. I am on a furlough unpaid leave of absence for 90 days, not by choice. The company decided that for us. I mentioned it in another video. So, yeah. I'm a drum painter. I paint for many drummers. Oh, okay. Brad, hello from Massachusetts and welcome, sir. Appreciate that. Well, y'all been up to anything today? Is the sun still shining where you all are at? Let's have a little bit of grape flavored water. I said these were Nestle Pure Lives. They are not. They are Nestle Splash. And that's the grape flavor. I think I need some tea or something. I'm not gonna put no hot sauce on these though. I can't take that today. But I have to file tomorrow for unemployment. I can't do it here because I don't have a laptop, so I'm gonna feed the information to my white mama. And then she's gonna, well, I'm gonna feed it to her husband, who I also know well, so. Let's, this is a, oh Lord. Okay, I don't know about y'all. This is a Havarti melted cheese and lean ground beef burger. Look at this bread. You see all those little stuff? That's the skillet shavings from all the cooking. I love those. I love that on the bread. I mean, it doesn't look attractive, but I love tasting it. All that gunk. But I wanted to try the cheese on top of this burger. It would have, well, I would have tried it on the salad, but I want to try it in case I, have it with something else. Let me see. Let's do a little bit, because I don't want to be, okay, that's it. I don't want to be spilling all over the place. Oh, that sweet Italian. I bet that's good on the burger. Let me see. Y'all ain't talking stuff. Still self-isolating. Went for my daily exercise, which we're entitled to. So went for a walk in the countryside. Cool. If I'd walked around a lot today, I would have just been peeing up a storm. You can find that information in my video that I uploaded. My horoscope said I was staying home today. And you did. Yeah, that's a joke. That's a meme. Someone had a meme out like that. I'm at work and it's bloody raining. Yeah, we got some sun today. It's still out too. And it's like, I think probably a little bit after 6. Just saw your clam chowder video. Good one. Thank you. Blue cheeseburger for dinner. Well, I just want to try it. I'm gonna hopefully I won't eat the whole thing, but Luke always says I say that and then it'd be gone. My company's not gonna work still while I don't bring something home to the fam. Wow. Well, I hope you don't. If we have to stop work, the government will pay us $1,500 a fortnight. Yeah, the stimulus checks they're supposedly on their way out to people. $1,200 for people like me, so. Hey, Sandy. Thank you. That was a real simple salad, but I loved it. That sweet Italian Marzetti dressing is the one. Let me try this blue cheese, lean ground beef Havarti, blue cheese and Havarti. Let's see what that do. The bottom, that's good. Tastes like blue cheese. That's good. It's definitely missing Miracle Whip. Burger. Seasoned really nice too. But you know what I want to do? Let's try this sweet Italian on, and then I'm going to eat the whole burger. Watch. Let's try a little bit of that. This pours. It doesn't pour as thick as the blue cheese, but is that J-Test I saw in there? Thank you, J-Test. Checking 600 a week if forced to stop work. Oh, wow. 600 a week? I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to wait and see what happens. And whatever, I got one last check that I get from my job. And that will, I also got a really nice donation from a subscriber, totally unexpected. And that was pretty nice of him. So that will be, because I'm okay with food. I paid last month's rent. I'll be able to pay the rent for April in a couple weeks. They're not really hounding me about that. And the rest is just going to be just trying to hold on to the money. And then if I get the unemployment, then that, that'll be cool. I do hate filing for unemployment though. Ugh. Just the whole process. Okay, let's do. This is the problem. I wasn't expecting to eat these burgers. Mm-hmm. Let me go back. Brad M, Madonna or Janet? Both. Don't know if that's on top of or in replacement of unemployment though. Okay. Idea, tuna salad or deviled egg sandwiches with soup or salad and chips, picnic ASMR. That's a lot that you got going on, Joe T. I have deviled egg potato salad that I'm going to do because some people like soft sandwiches. So I'm going to do a soft sandwich video with some deviled egg potato salad. I don't know if it's Sandy Cheeks or Bunny. So one of y'all like that. Probably other people do too. So I'm just going to do that. If not tomorrow, maybe Friday. It sounds like a good mukbang. I need to read up on the entire check thing. Do landlords hold rent during this? They said, I keep hearing or reading that they are trying to get something in place so that people can, because they have to understand, like this is different. This is something no one has ever been through before. So I don't know if they're going to get some type of funding that, protects everybody else, or I don't know how they're going to work it out. I don't know all them details. Or no, wait, I've never had a deviled egg on my channel. Deviled egg potato salad, yes, but not deviled eggs because I don't make them. ASMR yum. I don't know that I have. What's that? Mm, okay, that's good, but I'm gonna put that to the side because it's really just supposed to be a snack. Snackchat. Thank y'all for hitting the button. Hey, there's a movie on Foxtail. It's called The Fanatic. What is Foxtail? They're trying to make that, they might have another stimulus package that they pass, and I think they might do another 1,200 a month type thing. I'm not sure though. Oh, yeah, I have never even, that name does not sound familiar to me, J-Test, ASMR Yum. I like putting onions into any type of sandwich. Not sure if you're a big fan of onions and sandwiches. I'm okay, but I don't like Burger King's onions. I'm swearing off of Burger King's onions. Grilled onions just cause problems. They smell really good. And while I will, saute an onion because I'm looking for a smell or I'm looking for even a look, like the look of grilled onions on something. Like if you have a steak, you really should have grilled onions. It makes, and mushrooms or something, it just makes sense. But yeah, I like an onion on a sandwich. But I wish people would chop the onions up. I feel like people don't really do that, or they do, but they only put them on burgers. I mean, hot dogs, polishes, and things like that. I want them chopped up on a burger too. Excuse me, like McDonald's. I don't think I've ever had a cheese and onion sandwich. I don't think I have. I don't know about Foxtail. Do y'all know about Foxtail? Because I don't. Okay. I like the flavor. It's pretty good. The English toffee M&M's. Well, have you tried putting a comment on their last video, J-Test? That might work. Maybe you'll get a response. What is Evie's buffet channel? Mmm. And cheddar cheese, is it like cubes of cheddar cheese or shredded? Last night I was watching German Freak ASMR, and had he was eating sausages again. I like when he does sausages, and he had that blood sausage or whatever black pudding. Oh, it looked, it never looks appetizing, but I still want to know what that tastes like. My mom cherise. I've never had a cheddar cheese and coleslaw sandwich. Oh, I bet cheddar cheese like with my coleslaw. Oh, I bet that would be good. What kind of bread are you using for that? Toasted bread or regular like white bread, wheat bread, or garlic bread? What? Is it a? Do I have to see? I mean, I like John Travolta back in the day. He was hot, but I have to look at John Travolta now in the face. No, I've never heard of it. You know what? I am trying to be very selective about the channels I get behind and watch. Number one, it's too overwhelming. Number two, I find that a lot of channels don't do the kind of vibe that I'm looking for. And so I'm trying to be very, very selective about that. Otherwise, you just wind up with a bunch of channels that you've subscribed to, and then you wonder why you subscribe to them. I'm looking for a particular kind of experience. And the channels that I am subscribed to now, they mostly have it, but I don't know that it's possible, and I say this not trying to throw shade towards anybody, but it's not possible. It's not possible that you're going to support everyone in the community. You know what I mean? If I come across a video of someone whose channel I've been rocking with a while, recommends a person, half the time it's like I'm like, okay, they like the person. I'm not necessarily into it, but they like them. But I won't subscribe to them. If I see a video that has hitting it out of the park for me, then I'll be like, okay. Like I subscribe to a woman. Her channel is called Mukbangs My Way because Ignited had recommended her one of her videos, and I looked at it and I was like, okay, that's pretty. She's pretty cool. Crusty white bread. Chucho. Ooh, what is chucho? Better that than chocha, because I do know what that is. Oh, excuse me. The unadulterated flavor of a Funyun. Can't you guys kind of taste as I'm eating? Can't you taste what I'm tasting? You know that Funyun flavor? This should be included in some kind of a dish with melted cheeses and vegetables and stuff, like a nacho type dish. Oh, Joe T, you didn't have to do that, but thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all, hold on. I appreciate it. I do. But hold on to y'all money, because these days are uncertain. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna have another. Will, what are you doing? Why did you decline my Words with Friends game? No, I figured we were probably playing too many. That's probably why you did it, which is totally fine. Never tried that. I don't get out much, I guess. You know what? I wish there were a restaurant that specialized in infusing different potato chips into meals. Wouldn't that be interesting? Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, that would be true, Robert. You know, it is what it is. But Brandon, yeah, I forgot you used to play. I have got two of these left, two more left. I didn't think I was going to demolish the whole thing. I put it in my mouth. Family's good. Family's good. Well, I realized that my focus when it comes to just money, and I know, I've been going to the store and buying stuff as I feel like I need them, but my focus is making sure that despite I can't depend on what the government is going to do for, my building and people's rent and mortgages and stuff like that. So my focus when I can get this money, when it starts coming in, is to make sure that for the next 2 or 3 months, my rent is paid at the very least. That's going to be my focus. Like I said, the building manager already told me, try not to get too far behind, but do what you can. Don't have to be worried too much about, making sure it's all in or all in at a certain time. Do what you can. And I work for the building, so she knows, I feel like I have a little bit of leeway in that respect because I do work for the building, but I'm not taking it for granted. And what's going to be really interesting is to see what happens tomorrow, because I read that my carrier, my mobile carrier, they're waiving reactivation charges. But when I tried to get this information confirmed to me on through their chat or the website, they through the app rather, they we're not gonna have enough people. There's no one around to answer that question. That was the automated, voice response or text response or whatever. So it will be interesting to see what happens tomorrow because I still got the notification that you owe such and such amount of money due tomorrow. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens. Wait a minute. Hold up. Today is Wednesday, right? Today is Wednesday. Wait a minute. Was my shit due today? Or is it due tomorrow? This would be the day that I was supposed to get it in. But we'll see what happened tomorrow. I'm gonna be mad if their automated, system doesn't kick in something that says we are waiving the charges. But we'll see what happens. I work at a grocery store and always have customers tell me about their loves, dislikes, and their little tips and tricks with their meals. Yeah, I think I would like that. That sounds like that would be a cool thing to hear. Get some ideas from people. In India, they will whip you if you are seen in the streets. We need to be whipping people here. You know what? I don't know. I can't say that now because it's not like I have been out, but I haven't been out after 5 o'clock to see, and I haven't been anywhere near the lakefront. But I do see, I guess it's okay if two people are walking and, together down the street or whatever. I guess if they're not showing symptoms or not sick or whatever, I guess it's okay. But I think they did a good thing just closing the lakefront and some of these areas where people were just going, hanging out, the beaches and stuff like that. I think that was a good thing. We just get fined here in the UK. Well, there's a fine here too. I forget the fine though. Can't go wrong with Triscuits. That's a good flavor variety. I do not like Triscuits. I'm a Wheat Thins person. If I buy crackers, it's Wheat Thins. Although Wheat Thins do have they have a hardness to them that would be good for ASMR, but they're kind of not too hot for your teeth. Well, they probably ain't good for your teeth, no way. But they're hard. But I love the ranch flavored Wheat Thins. Look at me, everything is ranch, but whatever. I do love the ranch flavored Wheat Thins, although I never buy them. You know what I wanted to look for? I forgot to put this on my grocery list, otherwise known as my Samsung notes. I forgot to look for soft batch cookies. Y'all remember soft batch? Do they still make them? Oh, I used to love those cookies. Hey. We can't lose that. It's my beloved Mon Cherie. Ha-ah. I think 500 is our fine too. I saw Chewy Chips Ahoy in the store, but I'm not sure what made me think about soft batch. You know what it probably was? Okay, so this is probably, this is the old me coming to the fore here. Why does it look like it's This is fog. Lord, is that the coronavirus in the sky? Oh, it's so foggy right now. Like, oh my God. It's, oh, what happened to the sun? Lord have mercy. Suddenly, just that this building is fogged up across from me. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, I was getting ready to say something. I was so some from time to time, if there's no show that if there are shows on that I don't want to see, I'll turn to the game network. I think it's Buzzer. And I think it was Supermarket Sweep that came on, and there might have been a soft batch cookie mention on that show. That's what it was. And I was like, suddenly I wanted, because I bought them a long time ago, like when they were out, and they were really good. And it was the only time that I could tolerate chocolate chip mint cookie. Why is it that I can't keep these in my hands? I'll have the last one. That's right. The sun was out no more than 30 minutes ago. It's fogging up. It's like there's a mist in the sky. I think it's Corona. They decided to spray this shit to keep people inside. I'm just kidding. $11,000? Ooh, they ain't playing in Australia. Really? Oh, baby, I would. There's no way. Y'all would think I was dead. I would never step foot. If I lived in Australia, I would never step foot out of a door. Not even out of my own apartment door. No way. Not for that money. It's just if you're in groups, right? Or y'all can't be out after a certain time. Oh, I don't. You got me on Cardi B. I don't do her at all. No, I didn't want to say nothing because Fielding is probably still watching, and I haven't really been I have not been watching Wentworth. I do want to, but and I will. I have enough time to get back to it. Trust me. But and I have not been watching the Tiger King, so don't nobody talk to me about that either. I have no desire to see it whatsoever. And part of that is me just not wanting to jump on a trend. It probably is good, and if it is, I believe you, but I don't want any part of it. Well, Fielding, how are you feeling? Did you get your taste buds and stuff back? I was watching Give Me a Break today, and Nell and her overeat. Oh yeah, I saw that. That's what I like to watch. So it starts at 2 o'clock. I like to watch Facts of Life. That's for an hour. Then the Different Strokes is for an hour, and then Give Me a Break. And I think, oh, they're for an hour too. I think, but it used to be 2 to 7, or maybe it still comes on. That's why I have not been watching Wentworth. I would make sure I don't even look outside the window. I know in Australia, I'd be like, close every damn blind in the house. Had a fever for 103 for 3 days. Oh my God! But this was when in January. Tiger King is dumb as shit. I saw it. Wow. And let everyone else tell it. It's like, oh Lord, to me, it just seems like I don't want to talk about it and haven't seen it. But the thing that I felt right away, it just seemed like people needed to rally around something. A guy I used to work with, um, this is Rocky, who doesn't know about my channel, by the way, but um, he was saying that there was supposedly the promise of murder in on the show that I'm talking about, Tiger King, and he said he didn't see anything. I don't know if he didn't watch all of the episodes or whatever, but I'm like, I don't want to. You know what I understand? Oh, you know what? Speaking of the memes, Brandon. So I felt like a fool. Although someone posted a meme of Donald Trump's face infused with someone's face. And the someone I thought was another actor from like back in the day. So I thought it was kind of clever and funny that they were fusing their faces. So I shared it. I did not know that this was a person, the lead character, I guess, on this Tiger King show. So I made sure I didn't say anything, in the caption about the post. I just shared it and did a lot of smiley faces, but apparently I didn't know what the fuck I was sharing. Yep, that's the same thing here, Robert. If people weren't quarantined, nobody would have watched it. Well, that's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking. I think I'm not sure where the hype started, but they're taking advantage of people being holed up in their private Idahos, and if they can promote it good enough, people will probably be more prone to watch it in massive group. What's the word? It's not jumping a trend. Pack mentality behavior. Well, I think people too, and through no fault of their own, this is a very different and challenging situation for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons, and so I think they need to have something to be entertained by, and it's almost like maybe any entertainment will do. You know what I mean? I really do truly think that some people, not all, no one to generalize, but some people are followers in the sense that if they hear enough people or see and hear enough people saying, oh my God, you gotta see this, you gotta see it, oh my God, that they fall into it too. Even if they slightly maybe don't follow it as tough, or it haven't seen all of the episodes, or maybe don't really understand what's going on in it. Now, the only thing I'm saying, Parasite to me was different. Parasite was me, hadn't really heard anybody I knew talking about it. You're kind of hard pressed to find people who are into foreign films unless you open your mouth and ask. Otherwise, I feel like that's the kind of thing where people don't really mention it, but it's kind of like quietly they're low key, like they love foreign films or watch them. And I was just looking for a movie to go see one day. and came across Parasite and thought, like everybody, that it was sci-fi. And when I was reading about the accolades it was getting and trying to follow reading the synopsis, I thought, how come I've never heard of this movie until now? Maybe it might be worth checking out. I mean, it's not like foreign films I'm not a stranger to foreign films. And like I told y'all many times before, that was the best money money well spent. Well spent. I took a chance. Oh, wait a minute. I'm talking too much. That's my kind of schedule. Add what's happening and we're in business. Yep, I would agree, Alley Cat. Okay, you too. Stay safe, Robert. I appreciate you coming through with me, enjoying a little time. I'm so glad we had this time together. Hello, Matt. What's going on? Billabong. If my comment pops up late, I might be lagging. No, I think it's okay. Why do people call me Mr. Choose? Mr. Choose. That's so crazy. I mean, not that I want to be called Miss Choose, but I always thought that was interesting. Yeah, most people are mindless followers. I'm like you. I'm always hesitant to watch something that's trending, just not my thing. And unless it's, people that I happen to like or a storyline that seems interesting to me. But there are a lot of things that I'm surprised that I did not get behind. On Netflix, there was this show about hip hop in the 80s, this series that came on. And it was start a bunch of unknowns. And I forget the name of it. I started to watch it. It was an hour-long episode, and immediately it was like, okay, this song. Now this is me watching it because if you're gonna, not that I am all things 80s, but I do. I was born in the 70s, so in 1980 I was 10. So it was a big music hound. So I kind of know some stuff, but I was like, okay, that song didn't come out in 80. That came out in 82. Chronologically, the songs were mixed all together, and I was just like, oh no, I can't get behind this at all, just based on that. Apparently my feed paused, so my comments probably don't make sense. I got it, Alley Cat, about the shows, when Will and I were talking about the TV shows. I still haven't watched that movie. You got a loyal following, Jews. You're good at ASMR. No, that's not it. I don't think that's it. I'm not sure why it is, but well, I know y'all. Some of y'all, most of y'all, respect me. Y'all don't have to call me Mister though. That's so it's like a teacher, and it just makes me feel older. Y'all can just call me Choose. This is enough. I don't need to feel any older. You're calling me Mister. If we were in a professional capacity, then yes, you can address me as Mister. Now, some people like to play. Why is it fogging up? Lord, the coronavirus is tearing up the window. Isn't this something? Wow. Trying to get inside. That's probably what's happening to my voice. I'm making taco salads tonight. Come on by. Oh, the last good taco salad I had was my former coworker Shantae. One of her baby shower, and one of her cousins or aunts or something made this taco salad. Wow. Oh. I remember trying to be, cute and, I'm a guest. I'm not gonna be that person. But at these events, there's food. Oh, you gotta take some food home. So they're trying to, and I was like, no, don't you want some taco salad? No, it was really good, but I'm gonna be okay. Well, you got plenty of it over there. Oh, yeah, because they knew word had gotten around. They knew I loved it. So I eventually wound up leaving out with a with a bag full of salad. I was trying to keep it cool. I really was. Watch the first season of the that of what show? Are we talking Tiger King or are we talking? I can't think of the name of the hip hop show I watched, but yeah, just choose is fine. You know, some are good, but I don't usually watch something just because that's what be happening, Louis. That's what be happening to y'all. I'm gonna stop doing these lives. Screw y'all. Some are good, but I don't usually watch something just because everyone is talking about it. However, The Mandalorian is awesome. I won't be watching that either. Um, the only thing I want to see is I like to see what I know the premise of Outlander. I think it's called Outlander. I want to give that a shot at some point. That's what be happening, Louis. When I think I find myself talking to myself because y'all be going to sleep. Y'all be going to sleep to me, and I'm gonna stop doing these lives. I need some wake bitches. I need y'all to be awake and chatting with a bitch. See, I know it's late for Fielding, so Fielding he get a pass. Bye, Fielding. Have a good night. He's probably gonna go to sleep with me in his ears, but I'm just kidding, Fielding. Oh, I didn't know there were books, but yeah, I think I eventually will want to see the show, but I probably won't see it till next year because that's kind of how my Netflix life rolls. And then Ozark is back, but I totally didn't pay attention to the second season. And I hate that because it's a really good show and it stars my former future, current husband, Jason Bateman. Yeah, I know you rarely make it to these. Yeah, I only watched the first season of Ozark. Yeah, and I love it. It's so good. I just hate that. Like, this is the last season for How to Get Away with Murder. And, oh, that was my show. There was no reason in the world why I should have stopped watching it. Oh, I can't do the Teen Wolf too. He was he was not very the first time he was on Silver Spoons. Yeah, that hairstyle, that very like white boy 80s hairstyle that all the white boys seem to have in the 80s. Like the white boys that weren't into punk, they were probably like the Lionel Richie lovers or something like what do you call that hairstyle? It's just a very plain, basic, you know, Garanimals wearing white boy hairstyle. But I could tell he had a nice butt that would come through nicely on him as he got older, and that focus that came to be came to prominence during his time on Valerie's family, and then the Hogans. Oh, all them dudes on the Hogans. Not the dad, but the sons. Wow. Hottie Nation, all of them. I would love to have been a part of that family. Oh, whew. Hottie Nation. Nothing's so too sweet as anything. Oh, you. Sung by Roberta Flack, or as I like to call her, Roberta Giving Me Flack. Day by day. Oh, speaking of playlists, so I created a Choose Burger Classics playlist. If you all have not seen it, there are videos in there from like 4 years ago, maybe even longer. It's expansive. It's 27 videos. It was a lot of work trying to find stuff. But I think burgers are my definite choice of food. If anyone wanted to have a video where they were eating like me, then you would eat some kind of a burger. But I would take a look at that classics, when you got a little downtime. Choose Burger, it's called. And I made a social distancing playlist on Spotify. I think I got some pretty good songs. I was listening to it today. And I was like, okay, I think I chose songs that were, so there's like Culture Club's Move Away, The Police Don't Stand So Close to Me, but then there's stuff like Janet Jackson's Come Back to Me, Samantha Fox's Touch Me, I Want to Feel Your Body. It's a combination of this and wanting social contact. But it's all about social distancing and the conflict that I think the songs represent the many conflicts that each of us have with the state of it right now. Did I say that right? I think I said that pretty good. I love the list though. It's on Spotify. And I did make it public. It's under Shady Pines. Shade E Pines. I should probably post a link to it. You and Morpheus are my playlist to sleep choose. Can't tell you how you help me sleep. Well, that's wonderful. But I don't want you sleeping during my lives. Then I realized his character. Oh, Jason Bateman's character? Did he? Oh, I'm gonna look that up. Okay, is this supposed to rain or something? Where the freak did this fog come from? My goodness. Oh, the burger playlist. Okay, thank you, Louis. His friend. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I remember that episode, Alley Cat. I didn't watch all the entire series, but I remember seeing that episode. It was just nice to watch all their butts. Step by step and day by day, I'ma have to drink some tea tonight. Oh yeah, you got me on all of that, Alley Cat. I have no idea. I know I saw the episode though. What else is going on? Yeah, when do you think you will do your next live? I don't know. I never really plan them like that. It's a feeling that comes over. I feel like I do too many. And then I always say that, but I never stop doing it. I feel like you're going to see a lot of people doing more videos and doing more lives, and maybe you've noticed it already. People are really, there's nothing else to do, so we're all like in y'all's faces a lot. I'm like 20 topics behind, but the hip hop show I was talking about, the Get Down. Oh, that's right. I forgot he was in that show. I only saw the first episode and was so disappointed in the chronological order of music. But I hate when they do that on shows. I'll give comedies kind of a pass a little bit, but like Everybody Hates Chris used to do that. It was supposed to take place in a certain time, but they would play songs that were released either much earlier or much later than the actual year that an episode was supposed to be taking place, or decade, or well, we know the decade, but the year. I just be like, oh, really? No, we can't be listening to expose if this is supposed to be like you're in one scene, you've got Grandmaster Flash, The Message playing, which was released in 82. In the next scene, you have like Lisa's Head to Toe, which was 87. Yeah, because it's all 80s doesn't mean it's interchangeable. You should not do that. Keep the songs right. If I did a movie, you are going to hear all the songs that, you know why? Because I have a Billboard book right here. And it has every week that the Hot 100 singles chart came out in the 80s. And during the 80s decade, all 52 weeks. Okay? 52 weeks of 1980 through 89. That's what that book is. And the book is a lot of money and it's torn. But that's because I am a music nerd. Yes, there is, Brandon, too many lives. I get sick of myself. Oh, I thought you were going off for good, Robert. I didn't know you were on a lunch break or whatever, or coming back on a lunch break. I can't do lives every day. There's going to be nothing to talk about. Then the one live I did where we weren't really talking about sex. We kind of touched on certain points, but we didn't talk about it all that much. But it was after a certain point, it was only like 4 people in the room. I'm like, really? And this was kind of early. I did a late night one recently. I kind of liked it. Oh, I was whispering in it too. No, I've never thought about making a short film. Mm-mm. I came across that song, Robert, and tried to listen to it, but I realized I don't think I was that familiar with it. But I did wind up putting Ludacris's Move, Bitch, Get Out the Way. I wound up putting that on there. And this Busta Rhymes song called, what's it called? Don't Touch Me. I can't say the other part. Michael Jackson's Leave Me Alone. Just leave me alone. There's there's a woman who, her name is Carrie Foe, I think is her name. And she has a track called Leave Me Alone that I put on there too. But I might take it off. I was trying to put in like some current flavor, but it's kind of draggy, but I like the lyrics. Beat Shazam. Oh, when I thought I could taste being on that show, but I could taste being on that show when they went old school. I would be no good with anything that was kind of current. I'd be no good. Like honest to God, I know that Katy Perry has had a lot of hits, and I can tell you I only probably know one or two of them. Yeah. Um, Kind of the same thing with Rihanna. I know a little bit more of hers than Katy Perry's, but they would not leap out at me. Now, Beyonce is a different story because I actually like Beyonce. Um, don't really care about those two. And then there are other people in between that came out with stuff, and I would just be like, you know what? I would need someone, my partner on that show would have to be someone that really had a firm grip on anything that was current. And I could hold down the old school part, I think. Because I played the show good from home. They had it where you could, where it was interactive and you could play from home. Oh, I tore that up. And then most of it is just how quick you get it. And um, you really have to be quick with the process of elimination, too. Busta, what it is right now, that's what song is that? That's the one with Khalees. Khalees is doing the hook, but I forgot what it was called. Oh, I think it's called What It Is. Oh, it's just a Billboard, Billboard magazine. Because I was a big Billboard magazine reader, so they have these books. Um, I want the '90s one too, but it's like $100. I have one from the '70s. Let me show it to you. There's one from the '80s, but the cover is torn. The '80s is my cherished one. So cherished that I tore the cover. Hold on. I keep them here because they help to prop up my meals. Living real ghetto fabulous over here, y'all. And it's dark in this room. Oh my God. So this is the '70s one. The '80s is just like this, just without the cover. The '70s. So inside is like every Hot 100 singles chart for every year in the '70s. In the '80s, oh, sorry. In the '80s, it's the same way. And I use every now and then. That's another reason why I have them so close to me. Every now and then, if I need to try to refresh some of my playlists on Spotify, I will refer back to these books because that's what happens when you're a nerd, when you're a music nerd. Joe Camel, somebody else said that about him. I got to get going, but it was nice shit. All right, Alley Cat, thank you so much, and keep up the good work with your weight loss. Don't be discouraged. You've been doing fabulously. Have a good one, Sandy. Thank you for popping through. Appreciate it. Appreciate the time. I'm so glad we had this time together. The Bee Gees. Staying alive, not so much about social distancing, though. I mean, I don't know that that's what you were, if you mentioned that song. I wonder, do they have a social distancing song? Um, but a lot of songs are about come to me. Very few are about, walk away from me or get away from me. So get back would have been perfect. Maybe I'll listen to it again. Y'all, is it getting too dark for y'all? Is this visual getting too dark? Do I need to turn on the light? Or should I just end the live? It's been an hour and 21 minutes. It's a good live though, I have to say. To not be talking about anything of a sexual matter is a pretty good live. Oh, Will, you still around? Am I here now? Am I back? I think I was messing with the microphone and it might have done something. Am I back? Somebody let me know. Will. So I was mentioning earlier to them that I had to have Chris, Chris P, my white mama. I have to, her husband, I'm going to feed my information to fill out the unemployment form online. I'm going to feed my information to him so that he can fill it out for me. I'm going to feed the information to him over the phone because I don't have a laptop and I can't do it. I can't fill out the form over the phone because they don't, it's not made for you, I guess, to fill out over the phone, according to somebody from the organization. Anyway, when I was talking to Chrissy yesterday, where we were trying to get this, done, get this settled, how we were going to do this, I had asked her about, I had to reveal to her that I had a YouTube channel. Because I was trying to figure out, okay, how do I report this on here? Like, I don't know what to do. This is a new thing for me. So I don't know what I have to put in to report it. Although I haven't even, I did look up some info. I know you don't probably know anything about it, but I looked up some info regarding it. And I was like, well, maybe I don't have to report it, but I want to be able to report it. But I had to mention to her that I had a channel. I was like, oh my God. And she hasn't asked me anything about it, but I told her she cannot tell anything. She could not say anything to anybody about it. But I'm a little nervous. Okay, I will be right back. It's getting too dark. Oh, Lord. It's just 3 heads in the room. She probably did. She probably did. You're probably right. Well, on that note, you guys, there's only 3 heads in the room. I think that means I should end it. So thank y'all for joining. I appreciate it. And yeah, this was fun. So stay well, stay sanitized, stay home, or Lori Lightfoot will get you. That's our mayor. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Bye.